You know, this is the first job we've ever done, and we did interview a few other people before we chose Case, and the things that really made us choose Case, it wasn't even a question as to who we were going to choose, was Case had everything laid out. There was no nebulous numbers. It was all spelled out, and the design was already done. I mean, we did pay extra for that, but it was definitely worth paying for it, because the other people had come back with designs, but then they would say, oh, it'll be around 70,000. And I don't trust those kind of estimates. And the other thing that we found is a lot of people use contractors they didn't really know, or they didn't know who they were going to be using. So I just had the feeling it was just the design and build firm. They had an architect and they had a marketing person, and they didn't really have that in-house expertise that we felt that Case had.
The real problem with the last experience was the lack of integration between people who designed it and people who built it. So by choosing an integrated design build firm, we hope to avoid that, and I think we succeeded.
Great. We went around a lot for the first, about a year, I think, trying to decide if we were going to go with design and build, or if we were going to, try to do it ourselves and hire our own contractors. But just watching how quickly it happened and how efficiently, and when there was a problem, our carpenter, Robert Campbell, helped resolve the problem, didn't even really have to pull us into it. And that was definitely worth the extra money.
I think you can go horribly, horribly wrong in any kind of major home project. And by choosing a large, experienced professional, we hope to avoid that, and we certainly did. Very happy with the outcome.
By the time we lined up financing and had ordered all of our appliances, we came up right against Thanksgiving. So we started the week before Thanksgiving, and literally the week of Thanksgiving, not much got done. It was raining, and we were doing the deck first. So from that week after Thanksgiving leading up to Christmas, it was just crazy fast. I mean, I was just astounded at how quickly it went. And everybody I told what our schedule was, everybody was like, yeah, right. There's no way that they're going to be done by Christmas. You'll be looking at January. And so they finished the Friday before Christmas.
From my standpoint, I think the big surprise was I was expecting everything to go, well, horribly wrong in terms of the dust, our ability to live here. And yet, aside from 2 weeks at the end, we did it for 4 months. And they made every effort to keep our lives here separate and comfortable. And that was the biggest surprise by far.
Yeah, we actually, over a 6-month period, got to stay in here for all of it, save 2 weeks. And that was largely because we decided to paint the hallways and the stairs.
A lot of dust as a result of that.
It probably varies among people how comfortable they are doing things, but they also really went through their own, just a lot of careful measurements, and everyone trying to keep things clean as they came and went, and clean up every day, which was huge for us. I mean, you see we have 2 little ones that get hands all over everything. And so that was just really important to us. I think that, it be kept relatively clean and cleaned up, and they did. I mean, they really made efforts to do that for the most part.
I like the fact they had a warranty that was longer than anyone else's. The most anyone else would give me was 2 years. Just the responsiveness, the efficiency that they worked. Yeah, I mean, everything. We did a bathroom with someone where he just did the work and we bought all the materials. So, I've gone that way too, and it's no fun.
I think the care that they took to get things done and to get it done right. Everyone was also very friendly.
I think from my standpoint, it was the personalities. Greg was just fantastic, but everyone, Kevin is a great guy, Alejandro, Carlos, just really nice people who were great to be around. Kids would come into the room and they would always be very considerate. Just really nice people. That was the main thing.
Yeah. What did Greg give you, Simon?
He gave me a plastic
Tell him.
Tell the camera. What did he give you?
He gave me a mining hat and a plastic hammer.
That's
Mining
right.
hat, plastic hammer,
Because you used to like to dress up every day as what?
A carpenter.
A carpenter.
So we actually interviewed Case first, and then we had 4 different companies come in, and they were all, you know, pulled them from Washingtonian, had done a feature on contractors, and Angie's List, and a recommendation from somebody else. For a design and build firm, they're not. I mean, I was shocked. Most of the places came in with their estimates were within $5,000 of cases, but they didn't have the guarantees, they didn't have the contractors on hand. So yeah, I mean, you know, we knew we'd have to pay the $200 to see what Case would do, but after seeing what everybody else did for free, we figured, well, it's only $200 on this huge project. So we paid the fee, and it was all there, it was all laid out, and we had 3 options, and yeah, so for the money, I mean, I don't think they're any more expensive than other design and build firms, but you just seem to get so much more customer service. So.
They were good. They were very good.
And who were the carpenters' names?
Greg and Carlos.
And who else? There's one more. He was here yesterday.
Alejandro.